Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to the A through Z playthrough. We're recording this live on Twitch for the first time in a while. Thank you for joining us. In today's video, we've landed on Rehgar. He was my favorite support for quite some time. Unfortunately, the Rehgar we have in today's game is just a small little shadow of the Rehgar that we used to have. He was amazing. He could deal damage, he could heal, he was pretty tanky, he could clear lanes like no one's business, and he's actually part of the reason that the double support meta was as strong as it was, because he was just one of the best all-around characters in the game. And he could kind of just go off by himself and clear camps super fast. He used to have a talent that would make it so if he cast his Lightning Shield, which is his W ability, if he cast his Lightning Shield on another target, it would also cast on himself. So you could drop your Earthbind Totem, put a shield on that, which would put a shield on you as well, and you're also doing, you know, bonus damage with your Ghost Wolf and stuff, and you could pretty much kill giant camps in 5 seconds, 8 seconds maybe. So it made him really, really good in just about every situation. Also, back in the day, back when he was added, he could cast Ancestral on himself, which was my favorite way to play him. You basically just go in and you just beat the crap out of everybody, and then, oh, if you start to lose, oh, Ancestral on myself, hey, I'm back at full health. It was really unfair. Like, I hate that it was removed, but I can completely understand why it was. He was added into the game on July 23rd, 2014, and at the time, they did kind of promote him as the... So this game used to be called a hero brawler and not a MOBA, and they would promote Rehgar as being the quintessential hero brawler. Like, he would go in and he would just fight. Can't really do that anymore. His win rate right now is 50%. His popularity is just under 8.9%. So, you know, nothing too crazy happening over here. There was a time, actually, I didn't write this down, but there was a time where Jim Raynor, the character we covered in the last episode, his Hyperion would scale based off your attack damage. It was a bug. So if you took talents like Giant Killer and things like that, you could completely dominate stuff. And overnight, it felt like the meta became get a Thrall in your team for Earthquake, get a Jim Raynor for Hyperion, and then get a Rehgar to Bloodlust you. It like came out of nowhere, and then when that was hotfixed, it died just as fast. It was a really weird time. Okay, I feel like I'm rambling. Let's jump into the game.
I will fight to my last breath.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Infernal Shrine today. The friendly team Rehgar, Phoenix, Johanna, Kerrigan, and Orphea. The enemy team Several, Diablo, Lieutenant Morales, Chromie, and Man Zul. I'm doing this thing where I try not to say the F word for a week.
10 seconds.
No real particular reason. Just seemed like a fun thing to try. And I've only messed up once. I did it on purpose once, and I stated that it was on purpose, but I did mess up one time. I just thought I would bait chat into thinking I was going to say F-Zul. So, level 1, we are going to be picking up Colossal Totem here. Increases the area of our totem by 50%. This means when we drop the slow, when the slow lands, man, people are going to be so slow, they're not going to know what's happening. Speaking of not knowing what's happening, I don't think that Sambro really knew what was going on. He just kind of sat in there and he kept trading. I'm going to focus on getting some XP here in the early game. I probably shouldn't be the one doing it, but guys, I think I just like lane clear more than most people, I think. And that's okay, right? Everyone has their thing. Everyone has their kink, right? Mine? Lane clear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ouch. Ouch. I'm not done. I'm not done. We're not done. Well, maybe if Morals can heal herself, and she can.
Maybe the whole thing.
Give me that globe. Whoop. I like her team. I think we originally had a Diablo in our lineup, and I like that too. But Johanna for the lane clear on this map, super good. I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in. No! No! Okay, so, Rehgar, if you've never played him before, his... Uh-oh. Q ability is Chain Heal. I'm going to be honest, it's a pretty mediocre heal. It's not that great. His W ability is a lightning shield that he can put around himself or allies, or it used to be minions, but they took that out. It doesn't do minions anymore. Or I guess my totem. I don't know. There's some weird interactions with it. Some pretty unique interactions with it, but it'll basically do damage around that target. So you can walk in here and just clear stuff really quickly, and it's really nice for that. It's really, really good for that. We are going to be picking up Healing Totem. Healing Totem used to heal minions as well. It doesn't heal minions anymore. This year, they kind of made an effort to make it so support abilities were a bit more uniform, which is, again, is why we can't use our lightning shield on stuff like we used to. And our E ability is basically a slow in an area with a pretty respectable... This is not the radius for the slow. This is the radius for what we could put down. But a pretty respectable radius. If you're a bit newer to Heroes of the Storm and you like the skin and you think it's cool, there's actually a fantastic cinematic that was released along with this that was called Mecha Storm, and I highly, highly, highly recommend you take a look at it. It was extremely good. Look at this. Turn around! Yes! That's what I'm talking about!
Money on you.
But basically, as the game progresses, if we can ever find someone out of position, we can put down our E ability, and it's not gonna stun them, okay? I remember so clearly in one of my early alpha or beta videos, I said we were taking a look at the patch notes, and this level 16 skill, right? Earth Grasp, it used to root a target for 1 second. It used to root them. But then it like was changed either to a 90% like it is right now or a 100% slow. I'm not sure. But I was like, what's the difference? It's all the same. There's actually a huge difference. And I remember this was one of the streams or one of the videos where I actually learned a lot about the game, because back in the day, I didn't know that if you were rooted, well, still now, but I learned back in the day, if you were rooted, you can't get out of like roots and stuff. So if you were playing Zeratul and Malfurion rooted you were kind of stuck. I didn't know that. I just thought you could jump out. That was a good day for me. That was a big day for me. Get coming in. We're gonna drop the slope. Everyone's fine. We don't have anything to worry about. We have Cleanse. We picked that up at level 7, and that's gonna make it super easy to get our team out of some effects that they might not want to be in. For instance, a Zul root, like our Johanna right here. If I could ever click on her. Oh, I'm totally out of mana. No! Keep moving, keep moving. Here's a slow. Here's a heal. Now we kill, now we kill, now we kill. I changed my mind. Oh no. But you may have noticed that Rehgar does not have a traditional mount. Instead, he has a wolf form that he can change into. While we're in that wolf form, we gain a lunge that allows us to jump towards our target a little bit easier, to gap close onto him a little bit easier. And that lunge used to be a talent. It's built in now. That wasn't this year. That was several years ago. But I still think it's such a nice quality of life opportunity, quality of life change. But there are some talents that allow you to regenerate your mana while you're running around. I actually really like those, because you spend so much time navigating around the map in this form, and mana is such a big problem for him that it can be really nice. He does have a W talent that can return a little bit of mana too. Why are you leaving? He swapped up top. He's up here. You get a free Twitch Prime sub for linking your Amazon Prime account? That's crazy! Wow. That root gank potential from Zul there is actually nuts. That's actually ridiculous. I was full health, right? Or at least close. There's no objectives up or anything, so our team really shouldn't be fighting anything. Level 10, we are going to be picking up Ancestral Heal. Ancestral is going to allow us to give a massive heal to a single target. Now, the only downside is we cannot cast Ancestral on ourselves. So I assume that Samuro is going to be focusing me from this point on in every engagement that we're in. Get mid first. I just assumed that. Uh-oh. We're losing teammates right as the objective's starting. That's bad. It's bad news bears. If we kill this building with the new game changes, which I guess I should talk about a little bit more in depth when I understand them a little bit more. With the new game changes, it's going to make it so we get more passive XP over time, I think. And our catapults are going to spawn every 3 minion waves now. So getting that map pressure up while the enemy team was in other areas is a pretty good idea. Samuro is going to start split pushing now, which is a bit of a problem for us. I think right now we have to get a kill up here to really make this worth it. I want to try to body block Diablo, but I know that's not going to happen. And also, let's be honest, it's really not my job to do. Probably up to our Johanna there. We do know that Samuro's at least down to the bottom lane for a little while. He has joined us up top now, though. Looking at our Orphea, making sure she stays safe here. There's the Ancestral, going to keep her alive, no problem. And I'm going to start to focus Morales over here on the back line, trying to force her out of this fight a little bit more. Johanna getting really low. Healing Totem is down, trying to save everybody. Not able to save myself, though, from the Chromie's rewind, and we are going to be taken down. Also, while this fight's going on, of course, let's remember, Samuro took over this camp, which is doing a lot of damage down to the bottom lane. Looks like Phoenix is on his way down there to clean that up. That catapult that we took in the middle lane, though, is going to be getting a little bit of pressure. A little bit of pressure going. So things I could have done differently there would have been to be closer to my team. I still play Rehgar like he's a really aggressive character, which, quite simply, he's not anymore. And I need to adjust, you know, my mentality. He used to be one of the characters I played the most. He was like my Karazim equivalent, right? I played him all the time. And he's just not the same character that he used to be, you know? He's just not. Here comes the Samuro sitting on me for the rest of the game. That kind of sucks. He has swapped away, not able to save that Kerrigan there. Nice, nice, nice. Here's the totem. She's slowed, she's slowed, she's slowed. Going in for the bite. Dude, we were just baited so hard. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. The enemy team does have level 13 to our 12. Punisher was dealt with. Catapult's still pushing middle. It's hard to say how much value these are actually giving, though. I don't think anyone cleaned that up. Maybe someone can go back and look at the minimap, and it was still pushed back pretty considerably. And the wall was barely damaged. It's like they're giving you catapults earlier in the game, but the catapults aren't anywhere near as threatening. Okay, level 13 is coming up right now for us, so we're going to be on the same talent tier here very, very soon. We need to make sure we don't give them too much map pressure. We should definitely contest that now that we're on the same tier. We want to make sure that we get a little bit of push out too. I am going to pick up Earth Shield here at level 13. This is going to allow me, when I use my W ability on an ally, it's going to give them a shield as well. And of course, that applies to myself. We need everyone here. So, when Samuro decides that he wants to focus me, we can try to deal with that. Phoenix not able to jump away. Dude, that Zul gank squad, that root enabling Chromie is so strong. You've got to constantly be aware of that. I pinged the map as much as I could to get him to move out of that lane, but he stayed. Oh my god. I don't want to Ancestral this, but I might have to. Here, let's put this down. Stay in it. Stay in it. Stay in it. No, you're fine. No, 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 no.
That feels much better.
Oh, man. Okay, so we need to have our cleanse ready for that setup. The other problem that we're running into, though, is we cannot cleanse ourselves. Supports used to be able to cleanse themselves. We can't do that anymore. So, when Chromie decides that she wants to put me in the temporal loop and return me back to the location that I was at a few moments ago, I have no answers for that. If that happens to someone on my team, I can cleanse them out of it at the right time. So I think what I'm saying is I need to start playing a lot safer. Like, a lot safer. Not sure why we ulted that, but that's okay.
Thank you, my friend.
Just to cool down at the end of the day, I guess. Let's give her the shield. I'm gonna try to sippy cup here. I'm gonna get full mana, actually, so I can sip during the fight. We also need to try to get 16 as fast as possible because the enemy team's on that talent tier. Their clear for this is going to be insane, though, so maybe we actually do fight. Maybe we do just go in. I don't know. This is a hard one. We're in a hard spot here. We definitely need to be careful about where we're rotating. Don't fight without Kerrigan. That's a sim drone Zul. I went to cleanse him out of the Diablo stun, and the Probius loop went down right, or the temporal loop went down right at the same time. Nice, good, 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 good. Ancestral on Kerrigan. No! Oh, it was so close. Dude, Orphea's cleaning up, though. Keep it up, Orphea. Keep it up, Orphea. Let's go. Look at this monster. Okay, Johanna. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Johanna's so fucking brave right now. Damn it! That's number 2 for Mucka. I owe Mucka $2. Dude, she's cleaning up! Look at this! Look at that! Rehgar still has OG cleanse? No, he can't clean himself. What are you talking about, chat? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, we're gonna get Earthgrass Totem, which again is gonna give that massive slow when you first drop it down. I'm letting the team know I'm about to put a heal totem down. Dude, Orphea MVP over here today. I'm gonna put that totem down now. We only need 2 more minions, and they're focusing me. Literally nothing I can do about it either. As long as we don't get wiped here, we're in a really good spot. As long as these guys disengage, that thing will push no problem. Yeah, I mean, Rehgar's not a bad character, right? I just really miss... Like, Rehgar was one of the most OP things in the game, honestly. He really was. He could do everything. He could do everything. And it's hard for me, personally, to remember how good Rehgar was, to be a person who played Rehgar that much, right? I played him so much. He was one of the first heroes I got to level 15. One of the first heroes I got a master skin for, and it was like a big moment for me. It's so hard to play this diluted version of him. And I feel like if I had started playing heroes later, like if I started playing heroes this year, I'd be like, yeah, he's okay. But it's, oh man. It's hard to go back, you know? It's hard to go backwards. It's really hard. Alright, heading out of the bottom lane. Just keep getting focused by this team. And other than staying super far back, there's not too much I can do about it. While they're middle, we could get some damage, free damage in here on the bottom lane. Kerrigan's top, she should probably start rotating down. Johanna's going to middle. A little scary. Yeah, we need to be careful. That Orphea play was so good, man. That was exciting to watch. Let's go with Kerrigan to take this. The enemy team's going to hit 20 before us. We do need to be careful. We do need to be mindful. But they also might rotate over here and try to take this. Yep. Here's the slope. No engage on it. He's okay. So we want to cleanse right now. That'll stop the loop. Oh my god, not again. Ugh, jeepers. Good lord. So hard to get away from this team. And they have like such a laser focus on me every fight, I feel like. Again, I'm playing too far forward, and I understand that. But it's still... Oh, perfect opportunity! It was so slowed! Damn. That should have been an easy kill, I think. Samurai's on the map, getting bottom. Is there anything we can take right now that might help our odds here? I don't think so. We need to clear middle. We need to get XP. We need half a level before this objective starts. No one's showing on the map, but Morals is dead, so they're probably not looking for a fight. We can rotate top, and top will give us 20.
Go and claim the shrine. Show its guardians your resolve.
So the trick for cleansing the temporal loop from Chromie is you want to cleanse at about 9 o'clock on the timer that it puts above the character's head. And if you do that, the 1 second of Unstoppable will carry on to the effect that actually brings you back to the original location. That timing is super important to get right. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Yeah, no, not again! And I didn't even use the oh my god, I played so bad. I did just about everything wrong there. Oh. Okay. So. Phoenix was dying. Right? I saw it. I knew it was coming. I knew he had the level 20 talent. That was going to give him a shield. So I didn't think I would have to give him... I knew I needed to give him Ancestral. I didn't think I would have to give him Storm Shield as well. I was going to stay with Storm Shield for the rest of the fight. And I stuck to that call, and I was watching it, and it was so close. That Ancestral was so close. But because I didn't use Storm Shield along with the Ancestral, he didn't get healed back up to full.
Our enemy has summoned an arcane punisher.
Oh, I played that so poorly. Crap, crap, crap. All right, everyone's going to be up to defend, though. Oh my, have I landed an Ancestral? Last game I did a warm-up game for this. My Ancestrals were so good. Every one of them. Super good. Alternatively, I also could have put Lightning Shield on him for another shield as well, and I didn't even do that. I had so much stupid blind faith in the Ancestral. Such a big mistake. That could have cost us the game. My stupid decision there could have cost us the game. Crap, that sucks. Alright. Enemy team's level 22. We can rotate middle, we can clean that out. Let me put down this thing. Okay, cleared, no problem. Everyone's getting healed up. We need Johanna. We need our tank. None of these are the real ones, obviously. With all the lane clear that our team has, we were actually able to hold on to all of our keeps, which is like best case scenario after wiping on the objective. Let's get some map pressure going. Uh-oh. That one landed! That one landed! Dude, Zul is impossible to kill when we're grouping up that tight. Zul went W build, and he's going to be impossible to kill when we're giving him that many targets to cleave. We got to spread out more in these fights. His health was brought down to nothing over and over and over and over again. And he's getting stim drone. He's attacking like 4 times a second, cleaving everyone in the area, and healing for each cleave. The only crowd control we have to stop him is Johanna's blind. I don't have cleanse. GG. I definitely could have played better. That team comp was rough. Don't do that. Don't do that either. That team comp was rough. Do you get it? Because I'm a dog. The jokes. So, more or less, this was the most popular build for Rehgar right now. If you would like to play along at home, the skills that we used, the talents we used in today's video were Colossal Totem, Healing Totem, Cleanse, Ancestral Healing, Earth Shield, Earthgrass Totem, and Storm Shield. Definitely made some big mistakes in that game that could have swayed the fight, but I think I pointed them all out. I played way too far forward. I'm just used to playing an aggressive Rehgar, man. Prior to my last warm-up game, I had not played Rehgar since last year, since the last A through Z, just because he's not the character that I fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same thing anymore. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time with Rehgar, another one of those characters that I fell in love with and is now completely different. But then we get to play Samuro, and I love Samuro. He's so good. Ugh. Yeah, goodbye.